on this episode of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
Hello and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It is a lovely day to be back in Renaissance Rome. Now today we have, as you can see on the map, 3 markers, 3 missions. I don't think we're going to get to all of them today, but I think we're going to be able to see some family members and maybe work with the militia today. Now, if you remember, our last episode ended with a conversation with Niccolo Machiavelli. He had no friends in the city of Rome, and we're going to fix that. So, in order to gain allies, we're going to have to do some people some favors. And with that, let's get right into it.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve. Would you be kind enough to call the owner for me?
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto!
Aiuto! Madonna Solari!
Oh, Lucia! We thought you were gone for good.
The men took us on a ship. They released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, Messere, near Isola Tiberina. They want coin in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
Alright, we've been given the perfect opportunity to ingratiate ourselves with the courtesans of Rome. That's delightful. Now, I will say I'm probably just going to walk there just to soak up the atmosphere of the city. I just think they did a really good job with Rome in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Hopefully, we can just pay them off. Bada boom, bada bing. Courtesans saved. But if I remember correctly, I don't think it goes that easily. And I wonder, you know, just unrelated to the courtesan, I wonder how difficult it was building in Rome at this time. I'm uncertain of how strict the city was when it comes to, like, destroying buildings that had been around for centuries. I know that they used part of the Colosseum, you know, as basically as a quarry for other buildings, but yeah, I don't know how extensive the policies were with regard to maintaining some of the historic sites. Anyway, something to think about. Oh, and we are here. We have arrived.
Are you here for the whore?
I have your money. Let her go!
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Whoa, these guys want to die. Alright, no problem. Jeez. I don't think we're going to be able to save her, though. Alright, combat. Alright, combat. Ugh. Well, that doesn't help us with the courtesans. Hopefully they understand what happened.
Mother? Sister?
Ezio. Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda.
What now? Will we have to close?
You cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished.
I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business. I ran on Comerios for years.
This is different.
What alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Fine. I intend to repair the brothel. This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
Whoa, frosty between brother and sister there. You know, I'll be honest, I can't side with Ezio here. She's trying to help out, first of all. Second of all, you don't have any other options. Third of all high and mighty for Ezio to be anti his sister running the brothel. You know, when he has worked with other brothel owners before, courtesans. I understand that it's different because it's family, but you need to understand, dude. You haven't really been there for her. Yes, you have protected her in certain circumstances, but in general, that comment that she's been alone for 20 years, that's not unfounded. You know, and she is more than capable of running this place. So it's just gotta calm down.
A good bit of business. Thank you.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location. Buongiorno, Mother.
Ezio, thank you for coming to see me.
What troubles the courtesans?
The old proprietor of this brothel, Madonna Solari, was a cheat and liar. Her ties to the church have been uncovered. Worse, several of those who work for us sleep with the enemy still.
I will find them.
Visit the girls I trust. They will help you. Grazie, Ezio.
Alright, we've officially cemented ourselves as brothel owners in Rome. Did you think that would happen? I mean, maybe. Seems like it always comes down to something like this. But yeah, so now we've opened up more opportunities to work with courtesans in the city. But for now, I think our priority should be going to the mercenaries, helping them out, and clearing out some of this map. How frustrating is it that like 90% of this map is just, you know, white? Like that, honestly, that agitates me. So we'll have to go in and yeah, clear out some of this fog of war and then help the mercenaries. So let's get to it, Ezio. Come on. Actually, before we do that, I forgot to show you how much Borgia influence there is on the map. So we've cleared that area. And this. Anyone else? No, nowhere else. Okay, so basically if you remove a tower, you remove the influence. And we have, you know, a handful to go. Maybe 2 handfuls, depending on how much you can hold in your hand. So we should get rid of some of the towers. That'll help clear up the fog of war and remove some of their influence. Bam. If you're unable to capture or kill the Borgia captain, when you get up there you can't destroy the tower or the influence, and oftentimes he runs and hides, and that's frustrating. But we're moving on. Next tower, please. Okay, I'm determined. This one's gonna go way more smoothly than the last. Okay, not a great start. There we go. Now we're talking. Instant results, 1 down. I'll walk you through the weapon wheel when we go through the combat systems of these games in a later video. No need to worry about that. Oh, yes, please. Yep, there he is. Oh! Well, we got him anyway. Only one guy came to defend his honor. Okay, that was pretty impressive. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but dang, that worked out really well. Okay, this is the first game where I think, well, that's not true. Every game in this series thus far that we've played, while I try and figure out how the heck to get up this tower, is pretty satisfying when it works. Like, even Assassin's Creed 1 had those like cutscenes that you could trigger for these intense executions, and they always felt satisfying. They still feel satisfying to this day. And then Assassin's Creed 2, same thing, you know. If you nailed a counter or whatever, oftentimes it just flowed really well. But this by far is the most satisfying. Let's burn this baby. Alrighty then. I think we've cleared up enough of the map. And Borgia influence for today. Not too much, but we should probably get more friends for Nicolo. And renovate this bank. You know why? Because it's a great investment. I believe in this bank. I think this bank will be profitable. I think 8 more will be even better. But not right now. Let's head to the militia. I should probably talk a little bit about the context of this game. So, at the moment in this game, we are in the midst of something called the Italian Wars between 1499 and 1504. And they saw France, the Papal States, Venice, Spain, the Duchy of Milan, Naples, all of these states essentially fight over territory all over Italy. Cesare Borgia and his father, the Pope, they're usually on the French side of things. The French king invades, Spain invades. It's a long, complicated history, but what you need to know is it makes sense that we are about to encounter a militia force that is engaged with French forces.
Ezio Auditore! Come in, come in! I'll kill you if you don't.
Bartolomeo.
Wait here. You have to meet my wife. Fantasilea! Fantasilea! Where is she?
Did you check behind the table?
Ah, here she is.
Lieta di conoscervi.
Charmed. Truly.
Now, we talk about war.
How was the fight against the French?
Bene. My men are holding their own.
Machiavelli seemed to think things were more difficult.
You know Machiavelli.
Abbiamo bisogno del vostro aiuto!
Scusatemi. Throw me Bianca.
Ezio, let me get straight to the point. The fight is not going well. We have been attacked on both sides. Borgia on one, French on the other. But know this. The Borgia position is weak. If you can defeat them, we can concentrate our forces on the French front.
I think I know a way to help. Thank you for disclosing this to me, Madonna d'Alviano.
It is the least a wife can do to help her husband.
Alright. Who do we got to hunt down here?
Someone stop their leader before he gets to the tower!
No problem, fam. I got him. Come on, come on, come on. Boom! Alright. He was unable to alert anyone. Did he have anything good on him? Not too bad. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to get rid of that tower here. Alright, let's sneak by the guards. Now, we'll be, in general, avoiding those optional objective things. I don't have much time for those in Assassin's Creed games. Didn't like that they added them in. So yeah, if you're a completionist, my apologies, but I can't be bothered. However, in this one, it's pretty simple. You only kill the messenger dude. That's pretty easy. And then we destroy the tower. So we just gotta figure out our way up and complete the destruction. Now that was one of the cooler Borgia towers, if I'm honest, in the game, so what a delight. One less tower to worry about. Nice. Alright, let's go back.
Ezio! We sent those luridi codardi running for the hills!
Yes, we did.
Now that the Pope's dogs have fled, I will be able to draw more men to the fight. But first I want to reinforce our barracks.
Who will take care of this?
I'm no good with these things. You are the educated one. You approve the plans.
Va bene. But in return, I need to know Cesare and Rodrigo's every move. Can your men keep track of them for me?
Of course.
Grazie. Come again.
Isn't she a thing of beauty?
Very impressive.
More men join us every day. It has become very competitive, which is just the way I like it. As you can see, this board shows the ranks of our top warriors. Prove your skills, and you will move up the list.
Shouldn't I already be at the top?
Jan's fighting downstairs.
If you're looking to show off, we also have fights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got money on this match.
Where is Bartolomeo?
At the fight downstairs.
He has such an aggressive view of the world. However, strategy is equally important. Take these carrier pigeons, for example. Each one sent from Machiavelli bears the name of an important Templar in Roma. Eliminate them, and you will have more of an impact than a battle ever could.
Thank you, Madonna. Can you ask Bartolomeo to come see me at Isola Tiberina with a report about Cesare and Rodrigo's whereabouts?
He will be there.
Alrighty then. We have successfully started off our own militia and courtesan group. So, I feel like that's been a pretty successful episode. Thank you so much for watching episode 5. And check us back next time for more of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.